Hi, Pisces. That is now. I think it's more of a like, hey, how you doing? Oh, come on. Welcome to Daughter of Wind Tarot. I was having a fantastic hair day, and then I stepped out into the air fryer, which would be outside. And then, well, I guess it's smoothing out a little more, but it was fabulous, like an hour ago, I promise you. Pisces masculine energy, how are you? I'm really excited for you. Really, really excited because last week's read wasn't awesome. So yeah, and what I love, first of all, I got a couple of new decks over the, just for you guys, for my masculines. I gave away one, like my first one, and now I've got this one. I basically picked it up for the characters, and the characters are definitely, yeah. So it's very masculine, but it's also feminine. It's a very passionate deck. Like if I were to give it a zodiac sign, it would be Aries. Absolutely love it. Because it's dark, it's God of War, it's Mars, it's rare. And the characters are just beautifully depicted. So I'm trying to keep the time down, and I'm just starting to ramble, Pisces. You're so chill. I love your, just like with Cancer, I just want to sit down. You're like my best friend. You know, you're always like willing to like just go with the flow. Oh my gosh, that's so cheeseball. All right, so you came in with the Hermit in reverse. And what I loved about this is when I was getting into your energy and I was dealing the cards, when I was shuffling, this came out and it's in reverse. It came out upright and then it reversed itself in front of me, which means I don't even know if maybe you made the decision right then and there. But it flipped up and it's Hermit in reverse, which means you are coming out of, you know, maybe a little more than a spiritual pause. The Hermit usually goes in a little longer than just the Hangman kind of dangling there every once in a while. Hermit's kind of like, I'll be back. I don't know when. But you're coming out of it, which is forward movement, right? And more forward movement is my enchanted little ship here from my enchanted deck. So yeah, total forward movement coming out of a Five of Swords energy. In the upright, you know, it's dealing with a lot of drama, the swords coming in from all sides, and here it's standing up to that, right? Getting rid of the drama. And I felt like you got the bridge. Okay, no, you got the bridge, I think last week's read, and it was bridge over troubled water, and then we got the bridge, and I feel like you're just trying to bridge the gap. Perhaps it's to somebody. We'll get into that, right? But trying to, and maybe that's like a bridge out of, you know, getting the heck out of Dodge. It's a possibility. And then we have the Page of Wands, which I love. Again, the characters in this deck. Ciro Marchetti is just a gorgeous illustrator. And just that classic Venetian look, right? So Page of Wands is, you know, an offer, and it's an offer of passion. It's very genuine. You know, there's no questioning where it's coming from. It's absolutely coming from the heart. And it's a small gesture, right? With our small little birds, it's a little message. It's a message of passion. I like that, Pisces. I like that, especially coming from, you know, starting the read off with a major arcana as the Hermit. And, you know, the Hermit is, you know, the old wise sage that goes into the deep dark cave and looks for his spiritual enlightenment and comes out in Five of Swords. And so I feel like there's been a lot of healing in between this time, because you don't come out of a Five of Swords energy and then all of a sudden have this Page of Wands, you know, like heart open, genuine. So I feel like you've gone through something, right? Oh, camel on the bottom. I love that. Camel is all about sustaining, like going the distance, like cake. She's going the distance. She's going for speed. All alone, all alone, all alone. I mean, or he, or whomever that's in the masculine energy. Is my light really bright? I feel like my white lights, I'm like completely blowing out my skin here. Oh, and the sun's coming in. That's a little better. I'm like, my forehead is maybe a little bright, but I'm literally like 8 shades tanner than I usually am in the winter. So, all right, so we're going to get a couple of energies here, and I'm going to try and speed it up. Like I said, Pisces, I get all chill. So we're going to get, obviously there's someone else, right, in the midst. You're going to be offering this. You're not like looking in the mirror. It could be a self-love type of thing, you know, but you know, I'm guessing this is romantic. So let's get an energy for Pisces and then one for the person that you're approaching. Okay, with this offer. So left hand, we're going to go with Pisces first, our masculine. So what energy is Pisces in? Let's say right hand. Wait. feel like something completely did like a 360 or something. Woo! Don't tell me. Guess who it is, Pisces? You with your emotional waters that you've been conserving in the desert, going the long haul, the long distance, right? There we go. Camel. I love how this stuff works. And hyena. So hyena showed up in another, gosh, what? Hyena just came up in another, it might be the other Pisces. So hyena, no, I feel like it's, anyways. Hyena is an entity, a spirit that comes in and uses like sarcasm, wit, and humor to kind of cover up. They're like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? But they've got like, they want to say something deeper, but they cover up their true emotions by using humor, sarcasm, and wit. They like to kind of be the class clown and like, you know, have their antics. Like if you see hyenas like in a social setting, they're all like, rah! You know, like think of the Lion King, not like in a zebra kind of way, but like in a just like cackling weird, I don't know. So it can be kind of an uncomfortable energy, you know, it can seem a little juvenile, but then you have like the praying mantis of the camel with the emotional waters, and also gone through a bit of a desert, right? Emotional desert, and held those waters inside, Pisces. So I love that. Okay, so we're going to move over to this hand, the feminine dominant side, and ask, what is the energy of the person you're approaching? That was fast. Wow. All right, so this is my Psychic AF card now. Like, that's just designated Psychic AF. The octopus. The octopus and the cosmic egg. Just look at the imagery of these two cards here. How do I block that? Right? Look at all those tentacles. Tentacles, but you know what I mean? It's like, so octopus, like for me, like I said, it's someone that's super intuitive. For some, in the deck, or in the book, the description of the deck, the description of the octopus is also, can be someone that doesn't have boundaries. You know, well, the octopus is blind, so it uses its all of its senses, right, to touch, feel, or whatever, but it's always feeling around. Sometimes it's a little loosey-goosey, whatever. So I'm like, why am I even going into this? Because I just felt like this person was like, this person has been in the dark. So they know something's going on. They know something's going on. They're feeling around, right? Trying to get a sense of what's going on. They know that there's something between you, right? Cosmic Ed. And this person is very, 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 very intuitive, right? Here we've got those heart chakra, like the rainbow here. Very intuitive, but very creative. Keeps things to themselves, even though they're like trying to figure out what's going on. It's still like in the deep dark recesses. So this is like more of a subconscious thing. Maybe you have, you know, some telepathy between you. But yeah, you're showing up as very earthy, right, of this world, and they're showing up as like kind of in the ethers. Very interesting. Let me just get an energy between the two of you. 818. Get an energy. Woo! That's fun. Starfish. Oh, we were just talking about this too. Regeneration. The starfish is one of the few animals that you can take the tiniest piece of it and regenerate it to a new star. And that's the energy between the two of you. And it's in the water realm. Oh, I love it so much. Sorry, I'm in a great mood right now, despite the hair faux pas of going outside. Okay, so we're going to use the tarot, and we're just going to clarify these three out here and get a little backstory on here. I'm using Kim Cran's Well Unknown Tarot. The artwork, like, it's so cool to get like cards that have color in them. Not to say the good tarot doesn't, but I've just been so drawn. I've always been kind of like a black and white red girl. Oh wow, that just flipped out. We're not taking half the deck. 10 of Wands though on the bottom of that. That's probably a whole lot of backstory right there. But yeah, it's so, I mean, I just, you know, the colors, everything like that. Wheel of Fortune in the cut and the split. Tower on the bottom in reverse though. Oh no, that's not reverse. Maybe you're going through a tower moment. We'll see. Maybe you went through a tower moment, right? Okay. So clarify. Really? I said use the good tarot. I just prepped. Well, I guess I prepped them all. All right, but I still feel better getting a couple shuffles in. This happened in another reading too. I think it's teaching me. I'm like so enthralled of having like these kind of gender neutral or like not so femme, not so, but I do, you know, I want to mix. I don't want to push anybody away, and I love working with the animals. Like they just appeal to me more. But to balance out the decks, even if I'm a really heavy masculine deck, which I do feel like this one is a heavy masculine until you get in the femme ones, you know, the feminine depictions of the artwork, and then it's gorgeous, and then you're like, oh, it's a total feminine deck, but it still has that masculine Marsy feel, right? And where this, you know, we're drawn to the artwork, it's kind of very neutral. But I've been drawn in another, and I knew it was very, very purposeful. I'm like, oh, the Good Tarot is like my femme deck, but it's really not. And it's just their decks really like to present themselves in a way, because one, you know, Queen of Cups or King of Cups or whatever it is, presents differently in the imagery than perhaps this deck would. So when I get that, like, you know, urge to go and pick up another one, even though I want to use one, I know it's kind of balance out the energies. You know, Spirit is trying to tell a story through the imagery of this particular deck, and it's also telling me to not judge a deck by its green emerald color. Because you wanted all of that, right? Clarify the Hermit in reverse. Clarify the Hermit in reverse. Ooh, I'm out of breath. Is that Eight of Swords in reverse? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Pisces. That's what I'm talking about. Clarify. Oh, that's all right. We're taking it. Hangman. We did say Hangman. Hangman in reverse. All right, let me get these all out so I can see what the story is here. Oh my gosh. Whoa, why? All of this good stuff, and then we get Sun in reverse. Okay, so as I'm reading this, Eight of Swords in reverse, right? Getting out of your head, getting out of the self-victimization, stop feeling sorry for yourself, the mental self-torture. Hangman in reverse, like we have the Hermit, so I was about to say deciding to make a decision, and then we have the decision-making card, Justice. May have been, I saw a tower on the bottom there. It may have been your decision. It may not have been your decision. No longer feeling defensive. Seven of Wands in reverse. Wanting to build. And wanting to bring in, what is it? A message of passion. We have the Messenger of Fire again. Another Page of Wands. Is that the page? Messenger. That's a knight. She's a knight. Knight of Wands. But it's still the same. It's a messenger of passion. Meaning there's forward movement. Forward movement to what? The Lovers. But then we have the Sun in reverse here. Oh, we're going to clarify. Why is the Sun in reverse here? Why do we have all of this forward movement and then all of a sudden reverse? Okay, we're going to pull out the Lenormand. Why is the Sun in reverse? Clarify Sun in reverse, please. Home. It's about a home. Domestic situation. What is that? Got the Bridge again. Bridge and strength. Getting up the nerve. At home, wanting, right, to bridge that gap. This is all about will, strength, moving forward, mustering up the strength. In you know, home could be, you know, domesticity, it could be like the people next door, you know, what's going on in the house. It could be a physical house, but here I feel like it's inside. It's a very private, wanting to be strong. Why do you have to feel like you have to be strong? What happened? Blocks is an official, no, it came out this way, pardon. Official person, block. Why is there a block? Why is there an official person? A block. What's official? What is this block about? What's the block about? Concern. Concern about destiny. Oh, okay. Right? Yes, okay. Wanting to come in officially, but feeling blocked. That's why you're having to feel strong. There's concern. Concern about your destiny coming in so quickly. This is happening really, really fast. You are coming out of, okay, let's go ahead and get into, where are we? 14 minutes. Five of Swords. What's Five of Swords? And okay, another deck. Now I get to use my deck. Oh. Legacy now. Ooh. First time I heard go for the legacy deck in my head. All right, Five of Swords. What happened? Five of Swords. That wanted to come out. Strength in reverse. Feeling defeated. Yeah. Feeling defeated. Whew. Feeling defeated about love and Ace of Cups with the Empress in reverse. Okay. So there's been some conflict. Let's look at all of these. Strength in reverse. Ace of Cups. Empress in reverse. So strength in reverse is saying feeling defeated, right? Coming out of conflict. There was something that had to be regenerated and you're trying to bridge the gap to something. Bridge the gap to love. We've got two pages here. There are a messenger, a knight, and a page wanting to come in with love. We've got sheer as love right there, right? But we have an Empress in reverse. Why is the Empress in reverse? Inquiring minds want to know, right? Why is the Empress in reverse? Whoa. Treachery. Oh. Treachery around. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to ask my little baby Lenormand. So I've got the treachery card. It could be his desire, but I'm reading it as treachery. Maybe you've gone through treachery around finances, having some issues with finances and regarding a fresh start. This Empress has been delayed as well. She's in reverse handling her own stuff. I don't feel like this has anything to do. This is her own trying to manifest. Yeah, I see that first. That's the first time I've ever seen that card like that. Can you tell me any more about this Empress and the issues they went through? Stability, yeah, the tree, confusion about stability, and an ending to romance. She's going through her own thing here. So past, okay. The tree, stability, there was confusion about stability, and there is ending to romance in the past. And usually, you know, that's like a message, but now we have a queen. Yeah. So she's going through her own endings, trying to manifest her own endings, but she hasn't been stable either, right? Okay, where are we at? 17. Okay, let's get into this last one. Oh, Lenormand? Straight Lenormand? Okay, so, okay. What is this Page of Wands? What is this offer of passion? Whoa, that flip first. We're taking that one first. Ah, the Child. Man, they look like they could be brother and sister. Coming out of the clouds. It's another cloud card. So yeah, I feel like you're both, maybe you're mirroring each other because we have clouds over here, we have clouds over there over love. But now the Ace of Cups isn't surrounded by crappiness. It's on the end. It's in the future position. What's this message? What's this message? Confusion. Whoa, that's two cards. Oh, confusion over community. Whoa, that. Oh, because the birds are definitely can be considered gossip, right? And then we have confusion over community. Maybe they're social circle. Maybe there was a toxic social circle, or maybe there was something in between. That might only be for a few of you, right? What's this message? Tell me more about the message. Bad health and illusions around a connection. Yeah, I think you both are coming together out of something. You're both, she was coming, or the feminine is coming out of the ending of something, and this is bad health about a connection and illusions about a connection. And also, for some of you, there was a toxic, confusing social circle component here. Let's get some Ask Oracle. I don't have Ask Oracle decks. Just Ask the Oracle. Oh, okay. We're going to use the Moonology deck as well as the Animal. Well, I guess I'll put that in there. That's my card I pulled for today. But I'm like, I should include it in there in case it's for you as well, right? I shouldn't put it out, take it out. So I'm trying to be so concerned about time now because what a difference in the upload time. It's ridiculous. And Mercury retrograde is not helping. It's very obvious what's going on. Advice for my Piscean masculines. What animal energy should they embody? Oh, time for beginner's mind. Porcupine spirit, right? and bring a gentle touch. The deer. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. I don't know, but that's just be chill and have that beginner's mind. Like erase whatever has happened between the two of you. Bring a gentle touch. You know, just it seems like you can see me. I'm all excited about this. There's a lot of passion, a lot of motion between you. Wow. So yeah, just rein it in. You got it. Be your awesome Pisces. Go with the flow self, because you know what? A win-win outcome is forecast, my friend. Look at that. Beautiful cards. All right. Thank you so much for joining me and letting me into your energy. I'll see you next time. And yeah, thank you. That was an amazing read. All right. Bye.